hello and welcome. My name is Meg. I am a costume designer and maker, and I specialise in making fantasy fashion and historical inspired costumes, all from second-hand and repurposed materials. I like to see the magic in the mundane, and the purpose of this channel is to hopefully inspire you to do the same thing as well. I'm not sure about this outfit, you know, it feels very like Winnie the Pooh kind of vibes. I don't know how I feel about it, but anyway. Apologies if you can hear the cars going past outside my studio. Yeah, it's just like an all day, every day kind of situation, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm back with another video for you today. Actually, this one is quite exciting because a friend of mine is going to the Oscars. The actual Oscars. She is the lovely Annette Gray. She's a very talented hairstylist, and yeah, she is on an Oscar nominated team for Golda, which is a film starring Helen Mirren, and Netty was part of the hair and makeup team. They have been nominated for an Oscar. So Annette, or Netty as we all call her, she is going to be attending the actual award ceremony, and she asked me to make her a dress to wear to the Oscars. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. Now, as always, I love to be as sustainable as I possibly can, so I am going to be using things that I just have in my studio already. I'm going to be upcycling a second-hand dress. It's actually a dress that a friend gave to me. It's an ASOS kind of prom dress looking type thing, and I'm gonna give the whole dress a transformation basically. I do have some designs, bear with. So this is the first designs. The plan is to have these kind of grey chiffon overlayers that come down over the top with a black sash and a bit of a scarf type thing at the back, but we have recently changed this design to incorporate sleeves, and also Netty wants to have a poppy on the dress as well, because then with the red and the black and the grey it will be in the colours of her son's racing team, which I just think is really lovely, so we're going to do that as well. So yeah, enjoy the video and let's get into it. Okay, so just done some draping on the mannequin here. Ignore the messy studio. It is really bad at the minute. I'm kind of in the middle of having a massive clear out and stuff, so yeah, things are a little bit chaotic, so let's just ignore that. So this is just me throwing some fabric on the mannequin, but the design is going to be something kind of like this. The plan is to kind of have this grey chiffon sort of coming down over the front, and then we'll have a black sash with the poppy and some beads and some chiffon sleeves as well. Okay, so it's a new day, we're still working on this dress, and yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day today, which means the lighting is a little bit inconsistent in here, so I apologise for that, but I'm going to show you where we're at so far. So this is kind of where we are at. Oh, hang on, that's not ideal for you to look at, is it? It's a bit bright. Okay, we've moved over here now, that should be a little bit better. So this is kind of like the bare bones of the dress now. So you can see I've taken all that detailing off the front, I've hemmed it to the right length. Basically now we need to sort out the back. I need to essentially add an extra 5 inches to the back here, so that's kind of the next thing I need to figure out how to do. And then what we can do once we've done that, look at the straps and start to add all the chiffon over the top, and then hopefully it'll start to actually look like something. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I basically cut out some pieces from the scrap piece that I cut off of the hem, and I'm going to use those to attach down here at the back something kind of like this. Just to extend this out, and then we're going to add a zipper. So that's what I'm going to do now. So this is kind of roughly where we're at. I've got these amazing vintage appliques covered in beads, which I think would look amazing. And yeah, we've attached some sleeves now. I'm basically trying to figure out if I want to do like a gathered shoulder like this, or if I want to do a twist. I feel like that might be quite nice as well. Just put this ribbon here for now so that I could roughly see what the colours are going to look like. And then there's the poppy as well, which I think I might add some like beads and sparkle to. So yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, so it is a new day. I am still working on this dress. Sorry if you can hear that like kind of whirring sound. That is my sewing machine, which is right next to you, just like there. So where we are currently at with the dress is I've made all the alterations in terms of sizing, and then now I'm going to work on adding all of the chiffon over the top. I've cut it and hemmed it, and I've been gathering it in at the shoulders. Hopefully we'll have a like sort of finished dress today, and then I can work on dyeing it at home and adding some finishing touches like beads and all that kind of stuff. Netty's coming to collect it on Monday. It is currently Saturday and I'm working at my other job tomorrow on Sunday, so I've basically got today and Sunday night to get this done. So yeah, it's fine, no need to panic, it's fine. We will get this done. Also, I have my little studio companion with me today. Anyway, let's carry on with this dress. So I've got this old dress which someone gave me to upcycle because it's got like loads of moth holes in it, but it's got all this lace around the waistline. Hello. And I thought that that might work well for the sash. I'm gonna unpick the lace from here. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like that might work. We'll see. Okay, so we have now stitched on the lace waistband, and then I'm going to use 2 of these for the front and then also the poppy here. So basically I've got a piece of scrap felt and my glue gun, and I'm going to glue this on here, stitch this on here, and then it's time to do all the hand stitching of these. We are getting much closer, and then I can dye the bottom. Okay, I will not lie to you, this part of the whole process was very stressful. Basically having to take an entire dress that I just made and just dunk it into a giant pot of boiling hot dye. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. I have a teeny tiny kitchen and the dress was synthetic, which meant we had to use synthetic dye, hence the stovetop method. The sleeves also fell in when they weren't supposed to because I was holding this at a really awkward angle. But hey ho. Here is the dress now that it's been dip dyed. It's been hanging out here on the line like all afternoon. It's dried a lot lighter than I thought. Certainly the tulle has, like the underskirt definitely is a lot darker. But never mind. Now I just need to bead all of this and stitch all of this down, and then I think we're almost there. I'm recording this outro 2 days after the Oscars. It's been amazing to see all of the videos and pictures that Netty's been sending me of her and her daughter, who got to go with her as well, walking the red carpet, like standing in front of the big Oscar statue. It's so exciting. I think this whole process has been a real learning curve for me. I tried some new techniques that I'd not done before. Certain things went better than I had initially planned, and other things didn't go quite as according to plan. I think it's just really important as an artist to keep pushing yourself, keep trying new things, just seize every opportunity when they arise, you know. This was an amazing opportunity for me. It's really, really important that we start to see more sustainable fashion in these kinds of spaces. And yeah, it was just incredible to see something I've made be on a red carpet. Apparently people were still coming up to Netty and complimenting her on her dress, and I think that's just amazing, right? On that note, if you like the kind of things that I'm doing over here, please feel free to stick around. I would love to have you. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss future videos. Like this video if you liked it, because that really helps me out. I'm still trying to grow this channel. I'm definitely at the beginning stages, so any engagement really, really does help. Huge shout out to Netty for asking me to make this dress for her and for trusting me with it. Shout out to Sammy from Mr. Mortimer's Wife as well, who also made a matching hairpiece to go with the outfit. And a huge thank you to my patrons, Jake, Simon, Melanie, Charlotte and Denise. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. If you watching would like to become a patron, you can join from as little as $1 a month. So definitely feel free to check that out if you're interested. I'll put a link to that in the description below. I'll also put a link to my Etsy and my Instagram, which is where I am probably most active, so definitely go check my workout over there because I'm posting stuff on there all the time. And I think that's everything, so I will see you in the next one. Bye! Whoa.